Hello students, in the previous class we studied the electric field due to an electric dipole and the torque on electric dipole in uniform electric field. In this lecture we are going to discuss the electric field lines or the lines of force. So a physicist Michael Faraday gives idea about the lines of force. Lines of force gives idea to visualize the pattern of electric field in a given space. If you want to visualize the pattern of electric field in a given space, certain lines of force are drawn to a particular pattern. These lines are imaginary lines which helps us to visualize the electric field in a particular space. The lines of force in a space are drawn in such a way, so the proper definition is the lines of force in a space are drawn in such a way that tangent to the line at any point gives the direction of electric field at that point. So for this I draw a curve here. This is a curve, electric field lines. This is an electric field line in a curved way. At this point P, the tangent to the point is this. So this tangent gives me the direction of electric field at point P. Here I draw place of point Q. Tangent to this point is in this direction, and this gives me the direction of electric field at point Q. So understand this, the lines of force in a space are drawn in such a way that tangent to the line at any point gives the direction of electric field at that point. This is the example. For point P, this is the direction of electric field at point P. For point Q, this is the direction of electric field at point Q. Let's talk about some important properties of electric field lines. The first most very important property is the lines of force. The lines of force or electric field lines start from positive charge and ends at negative charge. This is the first property. So if we have a single positive charge, the lines of force start from here in each and every direction. This is electric field lines for positive charge, and for negative charge, this is electric field lines. The arrow is towards the negative charge because we written down here the property lines of force start from positive charge and ends at negative charge. So this is the representation for negative charge. Yes. Second property is the lines of force. The lines of force can never cross each other, because if they do, so this is very important property. Question oftenly asked in CBSE exam, why the two lines of force or electric field lines cannot intersect each other. So the lines of force can never cross each other, because if they do, then at the point of intersection, the electric field intensity or electric field will have two different directions, which is not possible. So we written down here the definition of the lines of force. The lines of force in a space are drawn in such a way that the tangent to the line at any point gives the direction of electric field at that point. So, if a question asked in exam, the lines of force can never cross each other. So the reason behind this is because if they do, then at the point of intersection, intensity will have two different directions, which is not possible. Electric field lines, the tangent to the electric field lines gives the direction of electric field at that point. So if two lines of force intersect each other, at the point of intersection, intensity will have two different directions, which is not possible. So this is important property of electric field lines. The third point is electric field lines can never be in closed loops. Electric field lines can never be in closed loops. They cannot form a closed loop. Fourth, electric field lines or lines of force do not pass through a conductor, as electric field inside a conductor is zero. Electric field inside a conductor is zero, so electric field lines do not pass through a conductor. So the fifth property of electric field lines or lines of force is electric field lines end or start normally on the surface of a conductor. Electric field lines end or start normally on the surface of conductor. So these are some important properties of electric field lines regarding to the lines of force. The CBSE objective pattern will ask you which of the following statement is correct regarding to the electric field lines, and find out the correct statement from these following statements. This type of question asked in your CBSE exam. So what is the use of electric field lines? So we take an example here. The use of electric field lines. Use of electric field lines or lines of force. So with the help of electric field lines, we can compare the intensities of 2 points by looking at the distribution of lines of force. What is the use of electric field lines? We can compare the intensities of 2 points by looking at the distribution of lines of force. For understand this, we take an example here. If we draw electric field line in such a way, point A lies here, and a point B lies here. So at point A, the field lines are close together. See that in the diagram. At the point A, the field lines are close together as compared to the point B. So the electric field intensity is large at point A, and at point B, the electric field lines are far apart as compared to the point A. So electric field intensity is small at point B. So this is the use of electric field lines. We can compare the intensities of 2 points by looking at the distribution of lines of force. So this is a basic idea about electric field lines and the lines of force, the definition and some important characteristics related to the electric field lines. The question asked in the CBSE exam, write down the characteristics of electric field lines, or the write down the properties of electric field lines, or the question asked such that why electric field lines cannot intersect each other, so you can give the proper reason for that question. Now some different patterns for electric field lines. We take an example, some important patterns for electric field lines. First one is for uniform electric field. For uniform electric field, draw uniform electric field with the help of electric field lines. So we draw uniform electric field with the help of electric field lines like this. The equispaced or equidistant parallel lines. This equispaced parallel lines shows uniform electric field. This particular setup it shows uniform electric field, and I also explained for positive and negative charge that electric field lines start from positive charge and ends at negative charge. For positive and negative charge of equal magnitude, a positive and negative charge of equal magnitude. So for a positive and negative charge of equal magnitude, the field lines are drawn like that. This is a negative charge, this is a positive charge. Field lines are drawn like this. For positive charge, field lines are start from the positive charge. So here the direction of arrow towards the negative charge, and here the direction of arrow away from the positive charge, and here electric field lines start from the positive charge and ends at negative charge, so the direction of arrow like this. So this is the diagram for a positive and negative charge of equal magnitude. So this is your lecture about electric field lines or lines of force. If you have any doubt regarding this lecture, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.